Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about, is trucking for me? I think that's a big topic that most people are going to try to figure out. For me, it took at least 3 months, just because starting new jobs, it take a little while for it to settle in, because just the excitement of starting a new job would carry you a little bit while you're doing the job. But I'll be honest with you, man, starting in trucking was nothing like what I thought it would be. Like, I had my expectations, and it was worse than I thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was one of those people joined trucking, and mostly I joined it to make the money. They sold the money to me. I'm like, okay, I want to get into this. But not realizing the work and the time that it takes to run the truck. I never really thought about everything. Even going through CDL school, even finishing getting your CDL, I still didn't quite understand what it really took to run a truck. You know what I'm saying? To keep those wheels going, and the amount of time and the sacrifice that you have to put to make this truck go. And most people wouldn't even tell you, most people not gonna tell you that the fastest people get into trucking is the fastest people get out of trucking. They don't even really tell you. Nobody talk about that, because nobody make videos about why they not with trucking no more. You know what I'm saying? You don't even hear those videos. They just go back to doing whatever they've been doing before. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens, because people really don't underestimate what it takes to be out here. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you start with a big company, they're gonna start you over the road. It's just gonna happen. You're gonna be over the road. You can get lucky and maybe not be over the road, but for the most part, any big company, they putting you over the road. You know what I'm saying? Most people I know don't even make it out of the mentor training. When they get on the truck with the mentor, see how the mentor living, see how you all cramped up and all that stuff on the truck. Most of those people, and that's one reason why I say, don't mention home time. Don't mention home time, because it don't help the situation. If you start thinking about home time, you start talking about home time, what's gonna happen? You're gonna go home. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna go home. You know what I'm saying? But just the trucking, man, you gotta formulate. They don't talk about that. The divorce rate, or breakups with relationships, is super high with trucking. You know what I'm saying? Because you gone all the time. You know what I'm saying? The infidelity, people getting cheated on, and wife, sleeping out on somebody's husband, sleeping out on, doing things while you on the road. To keep it PG. But people don't really think about that. Like, also what you gotta factor in, are you the head of your household? And could your family survive pulling you out of the household? Like my best friend, like my household, we run 50-50. So even if I'm out the household, my household can still run. My wife know everything that she gotta do and need to do to keep the household running. But like my best friend, he's kind of the head of his household. So if my best friend get pulled out of his household, the household don't run as well as it's supposed to. And people really don't just factor that in. Like, if your kids start getting in trouble in school and stuff, if you got kids, they start getting in school, well, you over the road, you can't do nothing. So even you putting everything on your husband, or your husband putting everything on a wife. People don't really think about all those dynamics when you jump into trucking. Like, could your household survive without you being in your household? I don't care what you try to do to try to still feel like you're a part of your household. When you over the road all the time, you outside of the household. You know what I'm saying? So that's some of the stuff you want to factor in when you trying to think it's trucking for me. Also, what people don't talk about, man, we run long days. We go 16-hour days. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're 14 clock, you got a 14-hour clock, you You might stay up for another 2 hours doing something. You know what I'm saying? You might be doing some extra stuff. You don't realize, like, if you drive 8-9 hours to a spot, well, and it's a live unload, you might have to wait there for another 2 hours for them to unload you. Now that go your whole clock, and you've been up working this whole time. So, like, you just want to factor in, we work about 14 to 16 hours. And this whole time we working that long, you away from your household this whole time. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to factor in. And then not only that, man, you get sometimes you get tired of being on the truck, you know what I'm saying, every single day. And not only that, you isolated. Some days other than talking to the person at a pilot or Love's gas fuel station or whatever, my voice is the only voice I hear throughout the whole entire day. My voice is the only voice I hear sometimes, because I'm just gone. I'm working the whole day. I'm like I might pick up a load, shut down, and all I'm doing is driving, stopping for fuel, and keep going. That's all I'm doing. So I'm the only person. My voice is the only person I hear that day. The only voice I would hear that day. You know, so it's just something to factor in. But, and you guys will get to see too, once you finish your CDL, especially the new guys, and even some of the veterans guys, they know exactly what I'm talking about out on this road, man. Like, you're gonna learn quickly whether trucking is for you. I know trucking is the only business I've been in where somebody was dedicated time to learn the skill, get to the school, and still quit within a week of doing it. It's the only thing that I don't know anything else y'all can put in the comment. If you know another profession, people go through the whole school and do everything and then quit, because this is a field that's easy said than done. You guys will get to see, man. You get to see. You will really get to see. And I'm just that weird type of, you know, introvert type of person where I can be alone. Because also, if you're a person that can't be alone for months at a time, that's gonna bother you too. If you're a person that's a social person, you know, you need to be out, you need to see people, talk to people. Well, this is not that, you know, this is not that career where you're gonna talk to a bunch of people every day, you know. So that's some of the stuff I might, as I keep going, I might add some stuff, maybe do a part 2 video of some stuff that I see where you gotta think about, you know, parenting, you know, being on the truck, isolated. Like, sometimes the truck feel like a little, you know, and also just being so busy. Like, everybody know I got my PS5 on my truck. I haven't played my PS5 in 2 months because I've been working that much. I've been that busy. Because trucking is a business where as soon as you go to sleep, 10 hours later, you need to be ready to go again. It's no break. Ain't no 16-hour go have fun. You literally get enough sleep to get ready to work again. Literally. Like, you're not about to, and that's what makes a lot of people quit too, because this is not a downtime job. Your downtime, you sleep, you wake up, you drive again. You sleep, you wake up, you drive again. You sleep, you wake up and drive again. And it happens. Like, I know I play my PS5, but also I end up driving a lot. So I'm not gonna keep this video too long, but just to give y'all a few things about how to determine whether truck. For me, those are some of the things y'all want to think about when y'all get into the trucking. All right, you got any questions, leave it in the comments.